Very special indeed here. He goes through the arches in just outside, it will be 2 hours. 2:01:39 is the target. He's going to smash the world record under the famous arches of the Brandenburg Gate, built in 1791. And from here, 352 meters to go, less than 60 seconds of running. It's less than a lap of the track. All those early starts, all those endurance runs, the tempo runs, the sacrifices that he's made have all come down to this. His wife and children are watching back home in Kenya. The crowds are going crazy. It's history unfolding here on the streets of Berlin in the sunshine. The double Olympic champion is the greatest marathon runner we have ever seen in the history of the event. He's going to get inside the world record. It won't be by a minute, but it will be an appreciable chunk. He has done it again. This is superhuman. This is road running from a different planet here in Berlin in 2022. Eliud Kipchoge smiles for the last time. Let's keep an eye on the clock, just outside 2:01. Eliud Kipchoge is a history maker in Berlin. Yet again, he has done it. The world record is gone, and now he can celebrate. And that is simply stunning. A warm embrace from Patrick Sang, his long-term coach. And the greatest marathon runner the world has ever seen has produced the fastest marathon the world has ever seen.
This man leaves you scrambling for superlatives again and again. Why did we ever doubt him? There have even been whisperings from one or two people who claim to have been in the know in the last few days that the world record would not go today. Well, more fool them, more fool us for giving any credibility to those opinions. Because Eliud Kipchoge knew in history, as Chris just said, Kosgei 2:14:04 in Chicago 2019, Paula Radcliffe 2:15 in London 2003, and then you come down to Mary Keitany with that women's only world record in London 2017, 2:17:01. This is supreme. The spotlight and the sunshine is on the figure of Tigist Assefa. In the history of the World Marathon Majors, this is one of the most unexpected runs ever, if not the most unexpected. This is a run to give all athletes who have considered themselves as athletes who finished down the field. I'm an also ran. That is what people tell themselves in the back of their minds. I finished down the field, I don't win races. Well, this is a run of such astonishingly inspired ability that it will dispel those thoughts. People can dream even more after watching a run like this. Tigist Assefa pushes for the line, less than 100 meters to go, and look at the clock, 2:15:24. She's going to smash 2:16. She still looks calm. She's not stressed. She drives towards the line. Now she smiles. She can celebrate a few yards early. Crunches through the tape there. 2:15:38 unofficially. The third fastest athlete in history. And with massive open road behind her to her next rival. That is a performance of dreams. Her manager, Gianni Di Madonna. He was a great international athlete himself many years ago. I know, because I raced him. I think I probably finished behind him a few times. He celebrates yet again, as does the coach.
Time for the presentations then for the men's race. Tadeu Abate in third place from Ethiopia. Performed brilliantly in the second half of the race. He's 25 years old. It's his 10th marathon today. He was 4th last year on debut, so one better today. And he makes the podium here for the first time, 2:06:28 his time. Congratulations to the runner from Kenya, Mark Correa came strong in the latter stages too to take second place. just outside his lifetime best, age 37. Coincidentally, the same age as Eliud Kipchoge himself. He will be picking up a prize of $15,000 for his second place. Second place for Mark Correa on debut here in Berlin.
48th edition of the BMW Berlin Marathon with a new world record time, 2 hours, 1 minute and 9 seconds. Congratulations to Eliud Kipchoge.
Simply without parallel. Superhuman. He can barely walk, but who can blame him? 2:01:09, a new world record. 30 seconds off his previous mark set here 4 years ago. $30,000 for winning the race, another 50 for cracking the world record. And every single dollar richly deserved. A race director's dream, a marketeer's dream, and an inspiration to men, women, children all over the world. He's a humble farmer at heart, but he's a world-class athlete and a really nice fella.
And Chris, I wondered before this race if it would be Kipchoge against the clock, and that's the way it turned out. Look at that winning margin, 4 minutes 49 seconds. That must be one of the biggest winning margins in World Marathon Majors history. Valentin Troll, his manager, said he was motivated by very fast times. That's why he didn't go for New York. A performance that some would call imperfect. His first half was overly quick at 59.51 and his second half at 61.18, a lot slower. But the women's race, well, it was in its own way as spectacular. Rosemary Wanjiru and Abeyachu in the second and third, celebrating only a few years ago that the Canadians were desperately trying to get a woman under 2:30 to give their national record some international respectability. Well, Tasha Wodak has taken a massive chunk off their national record today. Well done to her. But today, she improves massively on that. She joins some way behind the eventual winner, but nonetheless, the young Kenyan producing a very debut, but it might as well have been, prior to today, her personal best 2:34:01 in today, 2:15:37. What more might she bring to the discipline of marathon running? The trophy, the flowers, the watch, and of course the laurel wreath. 2:15:37. The Kenyan double done today by Eliud Kipchoge and Rosemary Wanjiru. The Ethiopians will want to change that in 12 months' time. But Rosemary Wanjiru will hear now the Kenyan national anthem, and I suspect a few more times in the future.